Hey guys, what's up? This is Weedy. This is your boy WheatTon, aka Witten, whatever you want to call me, and we're gonna be doing something. I've been wanting to make a game lately. Been just in the itching. I was playing Darkest Dungeon, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna steal some ideas from this. But actually, I'm just gonna take a little bit of inspiration from it. We're gonna make a roguelike. We're gonna make a roguelike just cause. But first, I need this is like stuff from just don't. All of this is gonna be replaced, so it's all terrible. So that's for the game that I've been working on. I'm actually trying to get art for it and stuff. But we're not going to be working on that one. But we're going to be working on a new project. And I never have names. I never have a title for it. So I'm just going to be Roog like. And that's how I'm gonna know what I'm talking about. Because, hey, I'm gonna come up with the title whenever I have the title, whenever I've gotten a little bit into it, you know? Because I got all the scatterbrained stupidity that it is. I try my absolute best to keep everything organized and everything. Get out of here, you stupid. We don't need that. Get out of here for now. Oh, yeah, but yeah, today we're gonna be databasing. Get out of here with just what am I doing? Deleted. And hold on. Deleted. Just gotta get rid of all this stuff. I guess we could keep. No. I'm gonna get rid of all of that too. We'll keep attack and guard. We'll keep attack and guard. But right now, everything is gonna be completely new. Everything is gonna be taken care of. Delete everything, cause that's how we do. We delete everything, and we actually make stuff the way we want. I guess I need to keep knockout, don't I? Cause that's basically dead. I need to keep guard. Alright. Get rid of those. Animations. We'll keep those for now, but those are also gonna be taken out. Okay. Now, as I said, this is gonna probably be pretty scatterbrained, but I got my trusty little notebook right here that I've been taking notes in, and I'm gonna open it up. Now, here's the things. This game is gonna be hard. I want it to be hard. Max level is going to be 50 for everyone. But actually, no, I can't do that. I can't be that guy. Cuz for right now I've got 50 classes. I know. I need a few more. I'll put in 5. This might actually increase. The number of classes I have might actually increase. But for right now, we're gonna put it's freaking level 1 class, because there's gonna be 3 levels of classes, right? And for the levels, whatever, for level 1s, we got your basic classes that will evolve into other stuff. Because this game is going to be a mix between a bunch of things. It's going to be a mix between Darkest Dungeon. Let's go here. It's going to be a mix between Darkest Dungeon. It's going to have some, a little bit of, Fire Emblem in it. Next free class. Initiate. Ah, god dang it. Alright, you know what? Let's go through these one by one instead of doing what I was going to do. Squire. I'll just put in the notes what he can do. Alright? First, sword using class. Yeah. He's gonna have high HP. Strength and god dang it. I suck at typing. And defense. That's what he's gonna have. Alright. And we'll get freaking edit that. Get crap out of here. He's gonna be a sword user. That's right. That's right, he's gonna be a sword user. And he's gonna use general armor. And no, he's gonna have a different magic thing. We'll go through that after that. See, I'm scatterbrained. Initiate. What they got? First, magic. Oh, I need to attack magic. Class. God dang it! Now I'm flip flopping. Do I want magic with a K or not? No. Yeah, sure. Why not? And high. I should put lows. What I got low in low. MP. No, I'm gonna give TP to. I'm gonna have different things like TP for physical and MP for magical. So we'll say low magic attack and defense, average speed. You know? Average speed! And luck is whatever, you know? Luck is whatever. Who cares? Who cares about luck? Okay. And the initiate will have high magic attack and defense. Low HP. Gotta be capitalized. He's got low HP. Freaking goddamn commas, man. Remember the commas. Attack and defense. God, are you serious? Did I really do that? Wow. And again, average speed. And so this is how we're gonna start this thing. We're just gonna go through the classes, and this is gonna be boring. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be boring. Freaking. Wait, that was wrong. God dang it! I wasn't paying close enough attention to my notes. Student. Let's just copy and paste that. The initiate Healer. Oh god. So since it's a healer class, I base heals on magic defense. So this whole thing changes. Okay, dang it. Speed. Average HP. Hop. And speed. Average hit points and speed. Low attack. And you know what? And magic attack. And defense will be average as well. You know? This is how I'm gonna do this. I'm making stuff up as I go, and things will be smoothed out. Wrinkles will be smoothed out as things get a little deeper. Next one, gotta have an archer, right? Gotta have an archer for those of you who like archers. This will be the speedy class. It'll be a speedy class. Gotta say that. First, ranged, and you know how rangers and stuff usually have a little bit of a freaking healy heals. You know? So you'll probably have like a minor heal. First ranged attack class. Yeah, this is, I don't need it to be like perfect. I just need a little bit of an idea of what I'm trying to remember. And this is all stuff that I'll remember. So it's gonna be have high speed, definitely. High speed. You're gonna be able to dodge like crazy. What am I trying to think of? Oh yeah, I need to put student high MP. Oh my god. It's all over the place, am I right? And MP. There we go. It's a little better. Jesus. It's gonna have high speed. It's gonna have average attack. Since this is gonna be like a middle of the road type of, like, not much of this is gonna be low, you know? The speed is high, but everything else is gonna be average. HP, attack, magic, attack, defense, and magic. Oh god. Hehehe. And magic, defense. Ah, Jesus. What's wrong with me? I can't spell whenever I'm on camera, man. Whenever I'm recording. And we'll probably give that one like a minor heal spell, but you're gonna want an initiate for most heals. So basically, I want something that you can make a lot of. I want you to be able to make your own you know, set of whatever. I like options, you know? And so, Rogue. Ah, man, come on. Rogue. First, what would it call that? I don't really. I'll just put like first rogue class. Hold on, I'm just freaking. I had to pick something off of my thumb. Got like flaky skin or something. First rogue class, and it's gonna have high speed and attack. Lou. I need that to be capitalized. Even though I'm not putting periods after everything, I need it to be capitalized in the front. Low defense. And magic defense. I love how every time I spell magic, it's different. It's like with a K, without the K. Or at least I think it is. I might have just been like spelling it M-A-G-I-C. I don't know. And average. Hold on. I put yeah, I put that. It's gonna no, they're gonna have a. Yeah, average HP. And magic attack. You know? Keeping it real. Keeping it real with the rogue. Alright, next we got the ruffian. Why do I keep forgetting to type in, put the freaking cursor in the name? Ruffian. This one's gonna be another. This one's like an alternate to the squire. Like if you don't want the swords. First. Fist class. Yeah, represent for the fists out there. All right, you're gonna have high HP, attack, and you're not gonna have high defense on this one though. You're only gonna get average defense. But you get the high speed. Speed. There. Average defense. And magic defense. So you get to make your party however the hell you want. It's got low though. He's got low. Low magic attack. Alright, that is freaking defense, magic defense, attack. Yeah. Low magic attack. I gotta put that down here. I gotta give him the low magic defense. 'Cause, you know, everybody's got like different things. Everybody's got the different things. Alright. The next one would be one of my personal favorite. The Critterist. Yeah, don't worry about that. First, Summoner class. And that's gonna, of course, just like everything else. Oh, hey, Odin. How are you doing? I start talking about the Critterist class, and he shows up. The darling. Oh, he's leaving me. He's leaving me, and he's opening my door really wide. Because he's a butthole like that. He comes in here to get my my hopes all up that I'll get some love, and then he just leaves. All right, this one will be IMP. Hi, magic. Oh, what am I doing? Putting high again? Magic attack. And magic defense. Average. Do I want average? No. No, actually, the rest will be low. Low speed. Defense, HP, attack. Yeah. But I'm gonna be honest. Summoners are some of my favorites. So I had to put a summoner in there. Next we have the occultist. Yeah. Now this one, I'm just gonna put a occultist because I know what's going on, you know. First occultist class. Now these aren't gonna have highs; they're only gonna have averages. For the first one, right? Average attack. We're gonna start with average magic attack. Magic defense. God dang it! Why is that C just calling me? Speed. HP, MP, and then is gonna have low attack and defense. All right, but don't worry, that'll be changing. Because as I said, there's like Fire Emblem elements where all of these classes, you can upgrade them to 3 different, like you'll be able to split. You'll be able to choose one of 2 whenever you upgrade it the first time, and then you can upgrade it 1 level higher, but you don't get to choose the second time. Okay, so occultist, and then enter. Entertainer, which this is going to be a well, I'll just type it first. Buff / debuff class. I don't like support. You know, I don't like the word support as much. So that's why I went for buff and debuff class. So we'll have. They're gonna have high speed too. But that's it. Low. Nah, I should do average first, right? Nah, I'll do lows first. That's not at all what I meant to do. High speed. They're gonna have. What's the word? What's the word? They're gonna have low magic attack and defense. Average regular defense. What the heck am I doing? Average attack and magic defense. Have I been forgetting to put HPs and stuff? No, I remembered. Yeah, I've been remembering. I don't know why I thought I was forgetting. And the major difference is going to be in the skills. The skills that you get. Because whenever you upgrade to a second tier class, you gain the ability to gain new skills and spells and stuff. So that's the main difference in this, is do you want these kind of skills or these kind of skills? And they'll change the differences in how the stats are laid out and stuff, but still, it's mostly for the skills, bruh. All right, and wait, what was I doing? There was gonna be a. Oh yeah, this one has IMP. And there. Average HP. So this is gonna be like the Bard Dancer class. Whenever you upgrade their whatchamacallit, you know? And last but not least, one of my favorites, the Fool. This one is going to have, again, according to the skills, different random. Like, they're based on gambling and chance, you know? So that's what the Fools and its higher level classes will have. First, Gambler class. That's how I'm going to put that. Now, they're going to have... They actually don't have any high stuff, but they get better, you know? Because they don't have high stuff or low stuff. Everything is average on these. So, it's a gamble, right? You don't know how to work with them. God dang it. All stats. Okay, now it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. I've got 10 of these, right? Now, you think I'm done? No, I'm not. And, again, like Fire Emblem, there will be a level cap for the first class, right? I'm probably going to make it like 10. 10 is the first level cap, and then you need to find the corresponding emblem to raise your class to a better one. Now, I'm going to start with the squires, okay? You got to choose... I'm going to do them in the same order that I did them above, right? So, for the squire, you can become a knight. Wow, that is not knight. I was thinking about myself. You can become a knight. Oh, Jesus. Second level Squire class. Where what was the Squire? I could pretty much just copy and paste this one. Paste and yeah. Actually, the speed changes to low. Because you get heavier armor, you know. Dude. I need to put magic here. I don't know why I didn't before. Okay, see? It's that easy. That's simple. And then we have the Blader. Blader class. That names of classes subject to change. All right? That's just how that is. Because I couldn't think of a good dual blade name. A name for a good dual blade class. So we got second level Squire class, right? Now, unlike the knight, the defense drops to average, and the speed goes up to high. And yeah, this also needs magic here. Alright, now, after that, we have just the initiate becomes just a straight healer. Second level initiate class. Now you might be wondering, what could the other one be, right? It's a cleric. Basically, if you want full-on heals and that's it, you go the healer route. Hey, Odin, are you back? Come here. He wants up in the lap now. Makes me happy. Makes me happy that I get love from the doggy while I'm working. Alright, so yeah, the healer basically is the same thing. It just stays. There's no difference in the healer from the initiate, stat wise. You just get better heals. And then the second one that you can choose from them is the cleric, where you get. I'm gonna change it. Don't worry. You gain a higher HP stat. Your MP goes to average, and so does your attack. I gotta. There. Now I feel better. There we go. Instead of being low attack, because now you can equip maces and stuff. It's basically like rods, blah blah blah, you know. But this one's more of a battle healer. If you just want straight freaking heals and holy magic, go for healer. If you want to be able to do a little bit of physical stuff, you go for cleric. You know? You know? Alright. And the next one, in the student, is, again, these are subject to change if I can think of better names. Alright. Second level student class. And this one, maybe I should be putting what they do too. Instead of just talking about it. It's like, I know it though, so, and that's why I'm just like, you know, I'm just explaining what they do to you. Elementalist, there's only going to be three elements for the Elementalist. I'm thinking of going with fire, water, and lightning. Yeah? No? I don't know. They might change to different elements. But they have the and they stay the same. And why am I not putting magic in front of defense on the magic defenses? But yeah, they stay the exact same. And stat wise, it's just how you want your skills on this class. Because the Arcanist will do a physical element. It's like still magic, but it's of physical element instead of like an element, you know? Basically, Arcanist is like a star mage or something. They use force, concussive stuff, instead of fire. All right. After that is the Ranger. Second level Archer class. And I think I'm gonna make them keep the same stats. Let me look at them real quick. High speed, yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm good with that. Actually, as you become a ranger, I think you gain a few more. You'll be gaining a few more magic-y spells, but maybe not. I don't know. I'll talk that over with people if they're interested in talking about it. Scross Bowman. Yeah. And then that one. Look at here. Now these, I'm thinking these will change stats. Low. Because the magic attack will turn low. Magic attack will turn low. Defense can stay the same. But basically you're going away from magic. For higher attack. So speed stays high. Speed stays high. Hit point stays high. Or hit point stays average. Defense stays average. But magic attack and magic defense become low. Of course, they're still like higher than the initial level 1 class, but so basically they just don't increase as much as you level up, right? Makes sense? Does to me, but who knows? All right, then we have the Thiefy Poo. Just take this. Second level rogue. I need that to be capitalized. No. Capitalize it. All right. This is again gonna stay the same. And so will this one. The Duelist. Now the thing about the Thief and the Duelist is, again, mostly just the skills you get. Story-wise, well, these aren't like... These are like people that you create. Just like Darkest Dungeon, there's going to be permanent death. If any of these characters die, you have to go buy yourself a new one. But the way this works out is the rogue is a lovable rogue at first. If they decide to go down the dark path, they become a thief. If they decide to clean up their act and try to become noble, they become a duelist and use rapiers instead of daggers. But the stats, the way the stats increase don't really change for these. Actually, they might. They might. Duelist is basically a fencer type class. Yeah, I think that pretty much if you become a fencer, all of this crap becomes average. Instead of, don't worry about that. You see? Yeah, no. If you become a thief, everything stays the same. But, yeah, hold on. Let me look at that. What do you average hit points, magic attack, low defense and magic defense? Yeah. Yeah. Right? Makes a little more sense. Let me think about this real quick. High speed and attack. I don't really know. We could talk about it. Anybody who wants to talk about it can talk about it with me. Let's see. The next one was Ruffian, right? And so they become a brawler, which is you know, basically the same. It's the same. And then friggin' hold on. The second level. Ruffian class. Alright. And then we have the Berserker. Actually, I'm gonna say that whenever you become a brawler, your hit points goes to average instead of high. Again, the way this is gonna work is you'll level up your characters to 10, and then whenever you promote them to the next class, they keep all of their stuff but are reset to level 1. So they keep all of their stat increases and skills from the previous one, but they're reset to level 1, just like Fire Emblem. So you always want to go as to the max level before promoting them. And this one will have, yep. Wait, Berserker? That's not right. That's the 3rd level one. I'm sorry. Barbarian is the 2nd level one on the other side of Brawler. And this gets rid of average completely. Gives you high HP, attack, and speed, but low defense. So again, you get to keep what you've already earned in the stat, but it just means that they won't grow as much. These are growth rates, not like flat how big they are, is basically what I'm saying. Alright, the next one was the Critterist, right? Oh, y'all are gonna love this one. Y'all are gonna love this one. Basically, the Critterist can summon like tiny little creatures like squirrels, right? But then you become a beast caller, and you get bigger animals. So and once again, these are gonna stay the same. Second level Critterist. Yeah, ist class. Yeah, so these are gonna stay the same. Low speed, defense, hit points, attack. Or you can become, after the natural death of your critter friends, you may dabble in necromancy to bring them back to life. It's all out of love. There's no evil in this necromancy. You just want your friends back, you know? And once again, these stay the same. The stat growths do. It's just all about the direction you want to take your classes and your characters. Cause you get to name these guys, man. You get to freaking name them. You like these dudes? All right. You want them to go as far as you can. You don't want them to die. You get attached to them. It's just like the necromancer. Got attached to the critter friends. And the next one, oh man, this is I love the occultist for this, because this goes in vastly different directions. So you got on one half, I don't know, the demon mage, which gains life stealing spells and dark attacks. You know? So occultist, dude. And again, this changes. The growth rates of of stuff changes. Before they had a average everything, right? This is why they're so good. They gain high magic attack, magic defense, and MP. So basically those just change to high from average. They keep the average HP and speed. And they keep the low attack and defense, right? But then you have the Eldritch Warrior that goes the complete opposite direction. Goes the complete opposite direction in stat growth. So the occultist, he kind of sucks, right? Kind of sucks just a little bit. On stat-wise, anyway. But then you can turn them into either a demon mage or an eldritch warrior. And they have vastly differing stat growth. Yeah. There we go. They have vastly different stat growth. I need to add the high. So, what the heck happened? Okay, so the high. What was the demon mage? Oh yeah, the high. Should I make it hit point low instead of average? Nah, I'm gonna keep it average. But the high attack and defense. Yeah. And that'll turn to magic attack and defense. Your magic attack and defense growth rate will go to low. So let's get rid of these. Doop. And I'm gonna keep MP average. Right? That seemed pretty even, pretty fair. Making crap up as I go. Alright. The entertainer can turn into a dancer. Okay, and the difference between the dancer and the bard, between entertainer, is what they do. The entertainer can have minor buffs and debuffs, but you specialize in either buffs or debuffs whenever you go to dancer or bard. So they'll keep the exact same stats, but it's again the skills that they get. And the dancer is going to be in little parentheses. Again, this is subject to change if people give me a good reason for it. The buff class. And the bard is once again the exact same thing, but the debuff class. And so Man, this entire thing, this entire video, the first entire video of this thing is going to be just my classes, man. All right, next we have the Fool. Again, they stay the exact same. It's different on what the what kind of gambling you get. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I didn't put the name first. I really don't. Jester. Has attack. Gambler skills. And the Clown is gonna have healing skills. Well, I know I said that I don't like the word support, but there it is. Support gambler skills. These are for the people who want to make the game. These are for the idiots like me. That's what these classes are for. The Fool, Jester, and just the whole Fool line is for idiots like me. Who like that kind of thing. Now, on to level 3. And once again, there's the same number of number 2s, level 2s, as there are level 3s. And we'll start once again with the Squire. And the Great Knight. And these once again don't change much. It just means that you get to have, it's basically once you hit the level cap of the second level and you can promote, and you have to start all the way over from level 1 again, but you get to keep the second level's crap, right? Yeah, you get to keep the second level's stat boosts and everything, and you just want to make them go further. And don't worry, I'm a lot stupider in this kind of crap than you'd expect. I have something else that once I'm done with these, I'm gonna be talking about. And the Blade Master. That's what the blader turns into. Oh man, I am so freaking stupid. I don't know why I do this to myself. Oh man. Okay, so the freaking healer turns into an angel. Angel. I keep forgetting to click on the name. It's not a literal angel. Third. It's definitely not a literal angel. And if anybody could come up with better names for these things that they don't mind me using, I would very much appreciate that, because I am terrible at naming things. High Cleric. Third. And let's see what freaking turn the page. Okay, we're back to the students. And yeah, a lot of these are just adding great to the beginning of them, and that's why they kind of suck. Elementalist. Great elementalist. These are just, you know, better skills. Beep. Third. More multi enemy element attacks for a great elementalist. That's what they get. And the Arcanist actually didn't turn into a great Arcanist. Because, as I said before, the Star Mage. They get freaking, you know. They're all about physicality. And stars in this universe are... Why is that capitalist? Are physical element in this game. And the Archer... or the Ranger, I should say... turns into a sniper. Get the sniper. These bows, you know. Bows get higher accuracy attacks. Skills that rely on speed, of course. Higher the speed or agility, as it's stated here. The more damage they do, instead of being attack based. And then this one turns into a gunner. Well, it's just because gunners are cool, man. Gunner. The next one was Rogue and Thief and Duelist were the next one. So going from Thief, you can become an assassin. Your dark path has led you to killing for money. You get a few attacks with instant death. A low chance of instant death on them. I'd probably only give you like one skill with instant death on him as assassin. But you get to you add the ability to dual wield daggers as an assassin. So that's why they're good. But you know, sadly to average out and not make them too OP, I've got to add attack to average instead of high. Because you're wielding two weapons, it would be a little too OP to keep the high attack power growth rate, you know? And if you choose to become a duelist, you pull yourself up by your bootstraps and become a noble lord. See, as I was saying, not all of these stay the same. Become a noble lord. Like, even after the fact of me typing these in, the growth rates of some stuff might actually change. It's not known to me at the moment, because there's always going to be balancing issues, and I want this to be as balanced as possible, you know? Alright, after the duelist, it came the brawler, which becomes a martial artist. Yeah. From being a ruffian, much like the rogue pulling itself up by its bootstraps, becomes a street brawler. Or just brawler, you know? Then, trying to calm the anger inside, moves on to practicing the martial arts to find inner peace, giving you a few what's the word? Less anger stuff. So basically, you can. I'm probably gonna give the martial artist like a kind of a low power heal spell or ability, because the martial artist and its line are gonna be TP users, technique point or technical points, whatever you call them. And then on the other side of the spectrum, the barbarian turns into what I accidentally typed earlier, the berserker, and gains the ability to increase its attack, but lose. Basically, you lose control of them. You know, normal berserker stuff. Let's see. After the berserker was beast caller and necromancer. Oh wait, I misnamed this one too, because you're not into full-on necromancy. You just want to bring your critters back to life. So you're actually a dabbler. You just dabbled in it to bring your creatures back to life, and it worked. And they're like skeleton critters now, but they're like in this universe they like still have their mind and everything, and they're happy. They're happy to be back to life as skeletons. And you can still scritch behind their ears and they feel it just fine. This isn't like a morbid necromancy. Not in this one. Not in this world. But the beast caller turns into just a straight summoner. And you're not just calling on the help of animals. You know, you're not just calling on the help of animals anymore, be them large or small. You're calling on like magical creatures and gods and stuff. And then the necromancer. Because I was looking at the wrong spot earlier. And do. Yeah, that's this summoner will gain element based. Necromancer is like darkness. You know, it's all about what you wanna bring with you. So you'll probably have a summoner on backup and take your necromancer to anything that's weak against dark, and your summoner against stuff that's weak against elements. You know, it's basically just giving the beast caller some elemental attacks. And let's see, what was that for freaking beast caller dabbler? Demon mage, eldritch warrior. Now these are cool, man. These are cool. They become the demon lord. So basically, the demon mage is like taking magical knowledge from demons. He's susceptible to being controlled by them. Doesn't happen because, you know, story reasons or whatever. Even though the classes have nothing to do with the story, but you know what I mean. Lore-wise, the demon mage is kind of like the dabbler in that effect. He's learning. He's learning demon magic. But he becomes so good and so powerful as the demon lord down here that he is basically unable to be controlled by demons. and he just gets better siphoning skills, siphoning magic. Because as I said, he's like a blood taker, and with the Demon Lord, he might get the ability to sacrifice health, his own health, his or her, because I'm planning on having both genders, both sexes. Third. So you get to like choose if you want a girl or a boy from. But yeah, that's another reason why it's like stupid. And the Eldritch Warrior turns into the Old One's Chosen. So where the Demon Mage / Demon Lord is able to absorb health from enemies, the Eldritch Warrior / Old One's Chosen is all about cutting into MP. It's all about cutting into the castings of things so that your enemies can't cast while doing pretty good attack, you know? And I'm not going to be separating the enemies into MP classes and TP classes. Everything is going to be using the same MP for enemies. Because, you know. Yeah, you know. It would be a little bit much, right? Be a little bit much. After that is the Dancer. The Dancer turns into an Enchanter. Because whenever you are watching a really good dancer, you may become enchanted. Thank my mother for helping me with the name on this one. Because they buff you, you know, you're freaking enchanted, and that they enchant you, and that brings out the best in you. And that's whenever they get full party buffs. Now the Bard, we're gonna go a little Japanese here, and they become an idol. Just a little bit. Just a little bit Japanese. I don't have any real reason the way I have for the Enchanter of why they're named an idol. It's just what comes out of the freaking singer. They're bards, they're singers, then they become better. They're idols. You know? Going to Japanese. And so, last but not least, the Jester and the Clown. Jester turns into a straight up Joker. Straight up Joker. They get cooler looking. They get even chancier skills, but with high rewards whenever they work right. And the Clown. I'm sad to say I couldn't think of what a clown could be promoted to. So, in its place we have Clown EX. That's right. We got Clown EX. Now, remember whenever I said that I was stupid? Do you remember when I said that I was stupid and I made more work than needed with all 50 of these classes? All 50 of them are going to have they're going to have different freaking skills too. I'm thinking 3 skills per class, right? So level 1 you gain 3, level 2 you gain 3 through leveling up, and then level 3 you get 3 for a total, whenever your characters are maxed out in level, of 9 skills. But we're not really done with the classes yet in this game that I have in mind. I know, right? am I mad? Am I insane? All right. So, I don't have many of these yet. But if you have 2 level 2 classes maxed out, you can get a fusion emblem and fuse certain classes together. I know. It's great, right? Now, the first one we have is a good old favorite. The Dark Knight. Which is a fusion of course, Knight and Demon Mage. So, we're going to have to figure out what we want from Knight and what we want from Demon Mage. Probably, the attack is going to stay high. The attack is going to stay high, or it'll go to average. Attack and magic attack both will go to average. But everything will basically be evened out. That's how I kind of see it. And you gain higher attack based blood skills. Just like the Dark Knight in just like Cecil Harvey, however you want to say it. But they'll still have low speed. So I'll just go ahead and put low speed. Average. We'll have a average HP. Again, this is for the 3rd class to get an extra mix of skills that you might want. That's basically all this fusion class are. So you might take a dip from average strength, average physical attack, defense. See, you're taking a dip in attack, defense, and health growth values, but you're gaining versatility. And it's all up to your choice. Anybody who plays this, they don't have to make a Dark Knight. They don't have to. They might not even know that the fusion classes exist. Whatever. I'll know. I'll play with them. This is what I would want in a video game. Alright? That makes sense? This is what I would like to play. I love overwhelming amounts of classes. And just freaking, I love overwhelming amounts of classes. The ability to make whatever kind of team I want. I love crazy, stupid stuff like this. This is, in my opinion, going to be amazing. I mean, it's still early stages, but we can get there. And that's how I work on everything. Anything that I work on with the future sight of it being amazing. Even if it doesn't get there, I'll make it get there. At some point. See, I mean, you get to keep the original growth values, the original stats that you put into it. So, taking a dip in growth values isn't actually as bad as it seems. And magic defense. All right, and the next one is what was friggin' I don't really remember it. Oh yeah. These aren't gonna be in any like special order. Like I made these. Like I started. Like all of them are like where they need to be. These are going to be just random. Just a straight up ninja, bro. Just a straight ninja. What's up? What's going on? I'm making a ninja, mommy. And now these, I'm telling the people, anybody who's watching, that these are going to be the fusion classes because I'm insane. I'm a freaking moron. Look at all these classes. Look, I know, right? Isn't that great? And the ninja for the fusion classes is a mix between an elementalist, X thief. So, what do we want to keep from the elementalist, and what do we want to keep from the thief? It's gonna have high speed, of course. Of course, it's gonna have high speed. But does it gain more? It gains average attack. You broke your shoe. What'd you break your shoe for?
Didn't even know I did it.
Oh, it sucks.
Just feeling weird on my foot.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's fate that I bought another pair.
I'm sorry that you broke your shoe. And it's good that you bought another pair though. And this one will also have the ability to dual wield daggers. So, so that it keeps it keeps a little bit of assassin actually. So I'm gonna copy and paste the assassin stat growth and see if I like it on the ninja. No, I think the stat growths for magic attack are gonna go up to high, and magic defense will go to average. Yeah, but you'll still have low defense, which sucks. You won't be able to take much of a hit, but you got that ninja though, and that's what really matters. Another problem with the fusion classes though is I would make you have to use the same sex of whatever. So if you wanted to fuse a male knight and a female demon mage to make a dark knight, you wouldn't be able to do it. Because I don't know how to make it. I guess I could make it random whether it becomes a male or a female, but I don't want to. You gotta put the females and the females together to make a female dark knight. Yeah, you gotta scissor them. You gotta scissor them together. Or you gotta dock them if they're guys. You gotta make them dock each other. Yeah, just sword fight. Sword fighting with the peens. Now, I had another one. I had another one in mind. this one is I don't know what to call this one. It's kind of dumb, but it's gonna be good, you know. It's gonna be good. It's a mix between a Blader and an Eldritch Warrior. So you get dual wield swords, you know. You get dual wield swords. And you get the MP cutting stuff, but I don't know what to call it. You got any ideas? What's it called? A Blader and an Eldritch Warrior mixed into a fusion class.
Bleldridge.
A Bleldridge. We'll put that down for now. A Bleldritch Warrior.
What's a blader?
A Blader is just a dual wielding class from the Squire.
Oh.
My computer isn't that hot. It is hot in here though.
It's 10 degrees hotter by your desk.
A Bleldritch, not Bledrich. And comments, you know, talk to me about this if you see this and you wanna help me out with names since I suck at names. But a Blader and Eldritch Warrior turn into this. Turn into the Bleldritch Warrior. What's your dilemma? I'll cut this part out then. And I think that I'll go with just the stat growths of this straight Blader for this one. Going back into this for a second. I know you're laughing at me, Mammy. Bleldritch. That was yours. I know, but Blader's lame too. I couldn't think of.
You're loving me, you wench.
She's just a winch. My cat's a butthole. She don't give us no love no more. Alright. Basically, the Bleldritch Warrior is... it keeps the stat growth for Blader. And gains some MP cutting attacks. That's what it is. What's the difference? High attack and defense. Yeah. So you go from high attack growth and defense growth, average that, and that. What is that? Why is there an S there? Jesus. To this. So you get the Blader's thing and Eldritch Warrior's skills. Yeah, I like it. I like it, the Bleldritch Warrior. If anybody could come up with a better name, go ahead and help us out. All right. Love you, sweet dreams. Now for another gross love. I don't have feelings. I'm a manly man. I wear flannel. But okay. And I'm also open to more fusion class ideas. Cuz I've got some, but I don't really know how I want to make them, you know? Like the Jester and Clown can't be fused into anything. This is just for like certain classes. Like I don't think the Berserker or the Barbarian, because it's only level 2 classes that can be fused, would fuse into anything. The duelist and maybe the crossbowman could fuse together, and you'd get a like a pirate. You know, you got your fencing sword, and you got your musket or your pistola. You know, but I don't know. Yeah, I didn't actually write down the fusion classes. I should have. I should have wrote down my thoughts on the fusion classes, but I think that's enough of my stupid ramblings on classes for now. I'm gonna do a little bit of sped up work on certain stuff. Like I need to make edit special. There we go. Now we have magic and special. Of course, use side view battle. Why would you use you always need side view battle. Currency is gonna be mana. This is like real quick stuff. Don't worry about this. Freaking. Oh crap! I forgot to add. I forgot to add a certain thing. I hate that I forgot to add this. Because in the story, all of these the warriors that you get, as you see, the currency is mana. You are an alchemist, and due to unknown crimes that you've committed, you are sentenced to a cell within the ladder. That's what it's called, the ladder. I don't want to get too freaking obvious with it, and it's freaking just heavy-handed with it. It's a Jacob's Ladder reference. And you are, as an alchemist, are tasked and sentenced to a cell within the ladder. And alchemist. This isn't a fusion, but I just wanna. Man, freaking! I'll put it way down here then. 70. Alchemist. And above that, I'll put main character. Of course, this might actually change, where you don't actually play as him. I have this idea where there will be multiple whatchamacallits. I might scrap this, but basically you're the alchemist, and all you have in your cell is an alchemist's cauldron, and you are using mana to create these units in whatever class that you want. Mana is the currency for everything. But as the alchemist, because this is a roguelike, if your alchemist dies, it's the only character that you don't lose permanently. He is instead stripped of all of his items and reset to level 1. And he is also the only one that doesn't get to be promoted in class. So, but I know what you're thinking. I said I like being able to make whatever combination I want, right? There's going to be four, four, four party members, and you can alchemist and 3 whatever you want. I'm sorry, but I think that's how I'm going to go with this. I also thought about making it different difficulty settings where you only get the alchemist in easy mode, and because basically he's like the only unkillable thing. Everything else is dead whenever it dies. You know, there's no bringing it back. There's no reviving items, and there's a tiny bit of persona in there where if you die, you are, if the alchemist dies, you are sent back to your cell. You know, it's not really game over, but you're sent back to your cell, and stripped of all your items and level 1, but the survivors, you get to keep them. You know, so they made it back, and they're like, "Dude, what happened?" Your homunculi are all like, "Dude, what happened? You freaking died. Don't do that." But I'm probably gonna make it just where everyone. I'm probably not gonna actually have a difficulty system, is what I mean by this. And yeah, I need to figure out how to hide hide what you call it, hide TP whenever it's only MP being used, and hide MP whenever it's only TP being used. Because the Squire doesn't have MP, just TP. But I don't know. Alright, I'm going to do some random like equipment stuff, sped up real quick, and then I'll probably be done. Alright. I still need to make parameter curves. So I did the random stuff with everything. Like I changed like what they can equip, armor, weapon wise, and what kind of skills they have. While doing that, the fusion classes gained gained special and magic. See, it's magic and special, because they get the fusion classes because they're like so hard to make. If you go through with making them, you get all of the original the component classes skills, and 3 new ones for that specific class. So yeah, I mean, I'm planning on making the fusion classes really hard to make. Oh, I need to figure out what the alchemist uses too. I forgot about him because he's at the very bottom. You know what? Let's make a new weapon just for him. What of these don't I use? I think each one of them has used it at one point or another, so I'll just add a 14th one. And he'll have flasks. Flask. There we go. Now he's got his own specific thing that nobody else does. He'll use general armor, not heavy, not light, and he'll have he'll have special, but he'll use MP for it. I might actually change MP to SP now that I think about it, cause mana is the currency that you use to buy everything and upgrade your cell. So, oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to say. The alchemist is, you know, if he dies, he's reset to level 1. But you can upgrade your cauldron, and the by spending enough mana and whatever random items you might need for that upgrade to, like, say you're max level and your alchemist dies. You go from 50 to 1. With an upgrade to the cauldron, you will go from 50 to 10 instead. And so the more you play and the more you're able to upgrade your cauldron and stuff, the less what am I looking for? The less punished you are for losing as the alchemist. So I'm just mixing a whole bunch of crap together. And no, it's I know. So much to do. I think I'm gonna stop here, and I'll make the parameter stuff a different video. So thanks for watching. If you watched this boring rambling of me just making classes and clicking around and stuff, and I'm serious. It was probably terribly boring, but thank you very much for joining me. If you want to see more, I'm cool with that. We can make this game together. All of us can make this game together, because I'll take as I said, if you got better names for any of these classes, if you got any ideas for fusion classes, just tell me what they're made of. And once again, only level 2 classes can be fused together. So any of these right here can be fused, if you can think of a way to fuse them, and I'll add them to the list. And yeah, that's about it for now. Peace.